Everything you knew about the 2021 housing market is wrong. Did you know that out of the entire global community, China is the only country claiming not to be in a recession? Make sure you stop and like this video right now and subscribe to my channel if this is content that you enjoy. What's up? My name is Nicole Battle, local real estate agent in Park City, Utah with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, helping you with all your real estate needs for Park City, Utah and the surrounding areas. This channel is all about real estate, lifestyle, and helping buyers, sellers, investors, and just providing local insights on what it's like to live, work, and play in Park City, Utah and the surrounding areas. Our brokerage recently had a great Zoom call with Senator Mitt Romney's son, Josh Romney, who is also the CEO of Intercap Lending. He gave us great insight into the 2021 housing market and what to expect here in Utah. In this video, I'll be discussing what to prepare for if you are a buyer, seller, as well as what's happening globally, nationally, and locally here in Utah as it pertains to his insights. So on a global level, nearly every country is experiencing a recession. China is the only country claiming to have expansion. But the good news is that most countries seem to be recovering and on the mend. In terms of COVID cases, the United States was one of the hardest hit countries. There are a few countries that were above us, but in terms of rates per infection, we were really high. And we were amongst one of the hardest hit countries. Our vaccine rollout doesn't seem to be quite as fast as some other countries. We're still pretty high, but Israel is actually the fastest. Hopefully by summer we'll have our numbers slow down even more. But the bad news is that the UK strain that is more contagious has been found in the US, and that will likely make our numbers go up. But the good news is that the vaccine should take care of it. On a national front, President Biden has proposed another $2.1 trillion stimulus bill, and that may or may not pass, but most people seem to be in favor of it, around 75 to 80% of them. So it is possible that we will have an additional stimulus coming. Industries that seem to be recovering the quickest are professional services and tech industries, construction, and high-income households. And the industries that were amongst the hardest hit and that continue to struggle are arts and entertainment, the food industry, restaurants, hospitality, rural areas, and lower-income households. And that's basically what the Democratic agenda is trying to repair, is that split between high-income households and low-income households, because we've got that K-shaped recovery that you might have heard of. The bad news is that at some point the US is going to have to pay back all of this money that it continues to borrow. For now, it's keeping the interest rates really low. Mortgage applications were at an all-time high this January, which is crazy because usually January is not really a hot time. Interest rates are going up. So the average interest rate in 2020 was mid to low 2s. This year in 2021, it's going to be moving up to the 3% range. And in 2022, you're going to be probably mid 3s. With that, refinancing might slow down a little bit, but we're still going to see lots of purchasing and lots of people wanting to buy homes, as the interest rates will remain generally pretty low. President Biden's newest proposal includes a $15,000 tax credit for first-time homebuyers. So if you're a first-time homebuyer, you could get this $15,000 tax credit. Now, if you're also a first-time homebuyer, that means that you could essentially buy a home that is $500,000 using an FHA loan, because you only have to have 3% down. You wouldn't even have to come out of pocket. So if you think that we have a housing shortage now, just wait. We are going to have a lot of new people entering the market this year. Prices are still at record highs, and we are way past the record highs of 2006. Median home sales are still skyrocketing, and with record sales and with record low inventory, that is really driving high real estate prices. No one is expecting a crash, at least for the next 2 years. No one is expecting a flood of homes to flood the market like it did back in 2006. President Biden is going to continue to keep the foreclosure moratorium. Talk about Utah. Utah's job growth, we're actually pretty flat. So we are doing better than certain states. We're only down about 0.2%. Unemployment is one of the lowest in the nation. We are 4.3% unemployment rate. Lose jobs in certain industries, but we made up for it in other industries because they were hiring just as quickly, which probably balanced out our low unemployment rate. That is in a better economic position than a lot of other states in the country. The housing market is likely to remain very hot and very similar to 2020. We have pent-up demand and historic low inventory. 2021 should be another record-setting housing year. The takeaways from this video: if you're a seller, it's likely another great year to be selling your home if you have an idea of where you want to go. And if you're a buyer, buckle up. It's going to be the same as 2020. We're going to have very low inventory. When a house comes on the market that's good product, it's likely to be gone quickly. So you're likely to still have multiple offers and be in a very, very competitive state.